JP, you want to say it,
Well, lads, it's great to be here. 12 months ago, we were here after winning a B. And we said there was a great future in front of Burgess. As Tony Shannon said today, lads, it's the last trophy of this millennium that anyone will ever receive in North Tipperary. And it's a Burgess man who hoisted that trophy this evening. And it's only fitting, lads, that 115 years ago there were two clubs set up in this parish, in Yahalara and Carrickatower. The tradition of the game will always be with the people of the parish, with those who promote it, and maybe there's a few of us here maybe highlights of our Woody's team, but down through the years they've gone out of their way to keep the game alive in the parish when things weren't as brimful of energy as they are at this present time. It's those people who have great loyalty what they showed for the club. And if you go through just for the year, lads, a few things that happened. 12 months ago here, Billy Maher came in and was here in Park for celebrations. He wasn't able to go to the match. Little did we know that around the month of January or so, that maybe up to 100 people marched up along the street of Nenagh out behind Billy Maher's remains. And I was only one or two behind his brother Jack on that evening. And there was friends and so, and people who played against him and people who played with him. And again, within a couple of months, PG was uttering a few words chanting in Kilmore for Jack Maher. Two great men this year that have passed away. And I'm sure there are many more that gave great dedication to the club, but they were two of our life presidents. And you contrast that, lads, with what happened today. And you contrast it with winning another 14 Fela, or under 13, sometime 12 months ago or so, or early in the new year. It was the first time we ever won another a grade A competition. Later on in the year, those young lads went on and won the hurling and football in the under 14 championship. To them it was a match into the grade final. But I think the people that were over that team, they knew the significance of winning that championship. And everyone that was in Top Jordan on that evening last summer, they knew the significance of winning an A competition. Today, lads, you've come of age. You're 21, you won't meet anyone any harder, any stronger. There were great matches, great games, great to be part of. The GA is very strong in the parish. We will keep it going, lads. If we were depending on 15 today or 15 the last day, Jane Nenagh would be celebrating the night or Tommy Barra, would they? But there's a conveyor belt of young players coming along, lads. There's a group of 7 or 8 older players there as well that can make Burgess into a great team. In 1909, lads, we said it above in the dressing room the other evening, Yahalara won a senior championship. And by the year 2009, some of ye will have medals for a North Tipperary senior championship. I'm sure of that. Because what you done out there today, lads, it was a game we couldn't really win. We had won against Tommy Barra a week ago. Every bit of pressure was on us to produce it again. And it's very hard to up it for 2 or 3 games in a very short space. But today we won it, lads, in 3rd gear. And next Sunday we can go out and hurl freely when we go to Newport and take on the Welsh champions. There'll be no pressure on us, lads. Going into it today, lads, everyone had to be conscious that we were the favourites. We had put away the best team in the county, but could we produce it again? It took 18 of us again today, lads. It took a few more on the sideline. It took all the support that we could get. But all we can say is, the club is very strong, lads, both at juvenile and adult level. We have fairly good finances collected over the last few years in auctions, and that only comes from people going out of their way, putting the effort in for to develop what it's all about. And I don't know whether I was very happy or very relieved today, lads, leaving McDonagh Park. Because we had won it. And I don't know which was the greater. The relief that it's off of us now, we've got there, lads, is only to keep it going for the next 4, 5, 6, 10 years. And that's well within your grasp. So, what I would say to you, lads, enjoy yourself tonight, don't do anything out of the ordinary. Get yourself right, we'll be up again Tuesday night. We all know why Peter is in hospital. He put in his head that there some people wouldn't dream of putting in their hurley. He went in to stop the ball. He had stopped on in front of the stand a few minutes before it. Great block down. This time he blocked it and Paul Hogan cleared it. Because above at the other end of the field the ball was thrown in when Peter was being taken off. That's what it's all about, lads. But there'd be no good he going off tonight if we hadn't someone else like Damien to go in to take his place. He was only 16, lads. And he went in. And no matter whether he's full-back, corner-back, he just fitted into it as part of a team. It takes that many to win it, and that's the way we'll stay going. It also takes as many more people to run a club. So the more that's involved, we'll all make mistakes, lads. But if you don't try, you'll never succeed in doing anything. It's a great day for Burgess, for the parish. We're going into a new millennium, lads, and you can't go in with anything better than raw material of young, hard, dedicated people. We've seen it this year in the Camogie, where 4 of them won All-Irelands. There's All-Irelands in front of you, lads. I'm damn sure that she'll win it at some grade. And we have younger lads coming up along. Stay encouraging them, stay bringing them. Kilcoleman is the place that will do all our talk and all our arguing. Whether we're right or wrong, we'll try and develop it over there. And there was 4 or 5 selectors, others lads. There was days when we had to get someone else to bring us to practice matches. But there's the silent people that always make a club. And it's the silent people that makes a great club. Last year we came here B champions. This year we're A champions. And there's nothing, lads, ahead of us, only success. Now go and enjoy yourself, and we'll see you all Tuesday night above in the field. But the whole club, lads, those who run it, Peja, Anne, Breda Duggan, Martin, Don in the juveniles, and Mary Quigley.
And Morty.
Murty's always there. But lads, you can mention people and name out people. Everyone that's involved can be all proud of Burgess today. Those went out. The relief, to me it was more relief than joy. When I saw Shane Maher putting the last one over the bar. And to surely a great fitting, lads, for that family this year. The 2 of our giant vice presidents passed away, and lads, I think we'll reach it at a hurling club and we should honour him in a very dignified way. But to everyone tonight, lads, Garamaha good for a great year, and we'll have a lot more of them. Good men.
Thanks, JP. And 12 months ago, he wouldn't come in here. Thanks be to God, he's with us tonight. And Andreas, all of us, you're one of the stalwarts of this club, and I'll always think you, because I can go up and talk to you no matter what happens, and I have fantastic admiration for you. I might differ with you, I might abuse you, I might insult you. And Maria might agree with me. Flannery as well. It's on Channel 1, they call it. Rita Ryan is a woman I want to remember tonight. And especially, she arrives in her car every night and she above and fellas lying in their belly with her legs cocked up. What the so-and-so is going on here? But Breda, thanks very much for everything you have done for this club. And Liz, maybe you'd like to say something now, as PRO of the County Board.
Here.
I tell her get my good side of which it is. Chairman, fellow Burgess people, I suppose today is a very emotional day for all of us. When I look at all these young men, we have watched them grow up from babes, and what babes they've been, and they really have come of age. And I've always believed what my father used to say, there's nobody better than you on any field unless you let them be better than you. And there is nobody better than you. And I'm fiery too, like PG, and I suppose I have to build a few bridges with people this evening, but I got a few old hugs, and it's amazing what victory patches over the differences. But anything I would ever say would be because I think and breathe that green and gold jersey like all of you do. And Gary said something to me coming out. He said, you know, in 1971 we beat Monegal here. And I said, which is better? He said, today is better because we won it on our own. We won it in the green and gold of Burgess. And that's very important. There are so many of you here. And I say, so proud of all of you. And I love all of you because I think of you like my own nephews. And you know how special I think those are. And today when Shane was taking that last ball, Breather Ryan said to me, we'll pray to Jack. And Shane, you put it over, but Jack had a hand in that as well. And I think also, when I looked today, and Sean Fogarty said to me, is that the young fellow that you were getting into arguments about that should have been in the tip team? I said, yes. He said, they should have listened to you. They should have listened to us, Shane. But there are other days, and there are glory days ahead of many of you. I know many of you were green and gold. And I saw that little goalkeeper today, and the courage and the power of him there. And every last one of you, and I say when Damien was thrown in, and I know Damien is mentally tough, and he had to be tough today, but every one of you, every single one, every sub, and I see Paul there, always in the field, and I see Breen, and I see Frankie as well, and all the selectors, and everybody involved in this club. And I'm not going to wait till 2009, PJ. I want a senior championship. I'm looking at other clubs and they're not better than you. And nobody is better than you, lads. And remember that next Sunday. There is nobody better than you unless you let them be better than you. And Burgess the boo.
Yourselves tonight. Let nothing happen. And don't go to town. We'll celebrate tonight. And don't go in home.